basically on the scope of variable. What is the name of this session? Is the scope of variable. Okay, so what is the scope of a variable? Okay, so here your JavaScript, and I will say that where c. Okay, and here I'm writing one function say area. Okay, function say area, and I write here area. Okay, and it will display me the, will say it will alert the area. I will write the simple thing area, and I pass the parameter here. Area consider we are calculating the area of square, so I say width. Okay, and here width into width. Okay, so here. Okay, now here I have declared the variable c, and I set the value 3 here, and I'll call the area function here. Okay, and I pass the value of c here. Okay, now what happened here, this variable I have declared here. Okay, this variable I have declared here area of, I can say, square. Okay, area of square I written here, and I'll make it as a square for your understanding, area of a square. And now again I write the another function, and I will write here area of circle. Okay, circle, and here I'll say r, means it's a radius, and r, and it will display the 3.14. Okay, now see. Okay, now here I just okay, now here I just call area of circle. Okay, and I pass the parameter c only. See, yeah, now what I'm doing now, I call this variable as a global variable. Okay, this is a global variable. Now I will show you the output. Now I display the output in alert. Okay, if you want it on a screen, you can set it as windows dot, what is windows dot, what is that, anyone can tell me? Windows dot, I forgot that particular function name. Windows dot, just wait. Okay, alert, windows dot text. I don't know about this. I want to just, okay, I will keep it alert only, because I'm not able to recall that function name. I need to Google that, then I will get it quickly. Okay, no problem. So I just displayed alert. I'll say area C, and I pass the same value. I have said at it as a global variable. What I'm saying, global variable. So here I'm not using anything. I directly say here C and C. I'm not passing parameter. Okay, I'm not passing parameter to area circle. I'm not passing to parameter area circle. I say here no parameter. Okay, and I say here with para. Okay, so I say with para and no para. Okay, now here C is a global variable. Okay, global means it's a declare in a JavaScript, but at the top. Okay, at the top, global variable at the top. And what I do, I just run my script here. Now you can see the output here. See, there is a no output on the screen. Okay, there is a no output. Okay, so why there is no output? Then we need to check the issue. What exactly the issue? I have added the JavaScript here, and now I have called the function here. Now just to go here, w is not defined here. You can see the error in the code here in at the bottom. Also you can see error on the code uncaught, w is not defined. See, this for this w, see here, this is a small w and this is a capital W. That one was my mistake. Now I'll check it again. Okay, and I save this and go on page and say refresh. You can see the output 9 and 28. Okay, 28 point some decimal. Okay, now here you can see that I have used the same variable c3 and use this pass this variable to here also and here also. Okay, but here I pass it explicitly and here I pass it indirectly or it directly take from there. Okay, because c where c is declared here is a global. Now what I'm doing I just remove I just comment it. Okay, means this variable will not get considered. Now what I'm doing I just comment this. Okay, and I'll say now what I do here, this is a global variable, that's it will take the global variable. Okay, now I'm doing I'll say where c is equal to 3. Okay, where c is equal to 3 and okay, where c is equal to 3 and after that what I'm doing I just call first function here. Okay, I remove this here. Okay, now see, to avoid the confusion I have removed everything. Now I have comment this and here I have declare one variable c within a function I will, it is called as a local variable. Okay, so local variable because that variable scope of this variable within a this. Okay, I'll say here now c and c. Okay, it gives me the area of square c into, but here I define the local, I call this function and after this function after this function I will call the circle. Okay, now what happens, see, now here what happened, first what happened I call this, okay, area of square. Okay, now after that after that it call the area of square here. Okay, after that it check that there is a local variable, then I call this multiplication and after that I call this function below it. Okay, I call this area circle function here. Okay, now 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 here area circle function will get called here and it call this function and display the alert. Okay, so initially what happened, area square will get called, it comes to here, then it says check that it's a local variable, then it use here again I function call. Now the scope of this variable, will it be here, means can we, I can use this c here, can I use this c here? No. So see, yeah, see what will be the output. I will go to the output screen. Okay, so I will go and refresh it. Okay, you can see the first function will get called and then second function will also, but it displaying the output. But here let me save this. I think I have not saved. Ideally it should give me the error because scope of variable will get finished. See, there is no output and see the error console. Okay, again I refresh, you can see uncaught reference error, c is not defined. Uncaught reference error, c is not defined. Where here, first it will display me the, okay, first it will display area square and then it call this function and it's saying that c is not defined. Means what it means, the scope of this c, as this c is a local variable, the scope of this c variable is within this function. Okay, out of this function there is a no scope. Okay, because this c is declared as a local variable and this is a global variable. This c as a, earlier we have used global variable, I can directly use it here, I can directly use it here also because the scope of this variable is global. I can use this variable anywhere because the scope of variable is global and thus I have declared within a function, this variable is within a function, means the scope of this variable c is within a limited to this function. If I declare, if what I do, see, if I go and uncomment this line, okay, uncomment this line, see, now what happened, I see, now see, Now see, I said 89. Now I set here global, and now which value it will take. Now I'll say here alert. Okay, and I'll say C. Okay, now here C is a 89 here, and here C is a 3 in a local scope. Now here we call it from here and we come here. Okay, now C. Now you will understand C is a global scope and this C is a local scope. Variable name is same. Okay, see what happened. We'll say I'll refresh it. 989 will be displayed here. You can see. Okay, and it will display me the this is radius. Means 89 will come here. Okay, here 89. Sorry, here 89 will be here because it take the global variable. Okay, so you understand what is the scope of a local variable and what is the scope of a global variable. Global variable you can use this in entire code, but the scope of a local variable is limited within the this uh, limited within a function. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept of a local variable and global variable. So this is about the local variable